What's up guys, just getting set up here, printing off my new module for my photography course, getting back into things. I was up kind of a little bit late last night, not too late, but I have all but one video for this month planned, so I'm going to be trying to catch up as best I can. So let's put you up there and get into today's video, which is talking about mental health, mental illness, particularly the one I've got here, signs and symptoms of depression. Now I've got the sort of official, got the official Beyond Blue website up here, and pretty sure the cat's out the other side of my window. Try to hear as best I can, but it's separated into 4 different sort of subcategories. There's behavioural, feelings, thoughts, and physical. Going to sort of quickly run through them as best I can, as well as give sort of a general sort of overview as to which particular ones affect me, and which ones not so much. And if I need to explain more than that, I'll make a separate video to explain those. So there's potentially up to 4 extra videos just on depression itself, but being that it is the most common mental illness, I think that's warranted. And that's before we even get into like causes and associated mental illnesses. So we're going to be here a while. So it starts off at the top here saying, you may be depressed if for more than 2 weeks you felt sad, down, miserable most of the time, or lost interest or pleasure in usual activities, and have also experienced several of the signs and symptoms across at least 3 of the categories below. It's important to remember that we all experience some of these symptoms from time to time, and it may not necessarily mean you're depressed, and equally, not everyone who's experiencing depression have all the symptoms. So it's sort of more being aware of what they are and being able to look out for multiple signs. Obviously it's a little bit harder if someone's not communicating to figure out the feelings and the thoughts one, but you can generally see sort of the behavioural and the physical ones from an external point of view. And so on that note, we'll start with the external ones. So behavioural, not going out anymore, not getting things done at work or school, withdrawing from close family and friends, relying on alcohol and sedatives, not doing usual enjoyable activities, and unable to concentrate. So quick rundown of those. I don't generally go out anyway, not in the sense of like going out and partying, sort of going out, and even when I do go out and like socialise with my friends and stuff, that's more of like an organised activity, and it's usually with friends that I haven't seen in a while, so it's more of a case of catching up than it is actually like, I don't know. Anyway, so that one, yeah, kind of, not really. I think if we're being more general about it, then yeah, because I like won't leave the house, and when it's really bad, I won't leave my room, but otherwise, no, that one's kind of, because I mean, having said that, I'm kind of a quiet personality anyway, so that one's a bit here and there. Not getting things done at work or school, I mean, I took 2 weeks off YouTube, so I think that's fair to say. Withdrawing from close family and friends, sort of withdrawn, I guess, for being really sort of honest and self-aware of our own behaviour. I don't really sort of have a person or people that I like fully divulge all of my information to. It's sort of like this person knows this stuff and that person knows that stuff, and keeping it that way is sort of how I operate. Relying on alcohol and sedatives, not that I would if I could, but my medication for my epilepsy kind of stops that. So that's automatically ruled out, just because I don't want to have another seizure, because that'll really send me down a spiral. Not doing usual enjoyable activities. Again, I took 2 weeks off from YouTube, so yeah. And unable to concentrate. I had actually filmed this before on proper camera, but without having the actual thing in front of me. When I attempted it on my phone, I could not for the life of me remember what the things were. But here we are with the phone, and we decided to charge the tablet so that we could have this as a working point. So we good. So continuing, as I said, the physical tells to begin with. The physical tells. Tired all the time, sick and run down, headaches and muscle pains, churning gut, sleep problems, loss or change of appetite, and significant weight loss or gain. So tired all the time and the sleeping problems, I kind of think go hand in hand, because if you're having trouble, if you're experiencing some form of insomnia, and there are 2 forms, I will make a complete separate video for insomnia, but there are 2 forms. So if you're having one of the forms of insomnia, if you're experiencing one of those because of depression, then pretty sure your body knows how much rest it needs, and when you actually fall asleep, it will give you that amount of sleep if you're not forcing yourself to wake up at a particular time to go and do a particular thing. That being said though, if you are feeling depressed and you're like, no, I'll force myself through it, you could come to, at least this has been my experience anyway, you could come to sort of resent the things that you're trying to get yourself to do, whether that be going for a morning walk. Yes, it's probably better for you in the long run, but you'll probably come to sort of resent those things associated with the feelings that you've experienced during your bout of depression, and that'll just put you right off it. Has been my thing anyway. Sick and run down, and the headaches and muscle pains. I've had sort of a sore throat for a while, as well as all down my back, and then if I go walking too much sort of thing, even one sort of adventure, I guess, sometimes my knees will hurt and lock up and all that sort of stuff. So they sort of come and go and obviously manifest in a whole bunch of different ways. So yeah, that sort of fits for those ones. As far as headaches are concerned, I can never really be sure if it's ever because of obviously I try to keep my fluids and stuff up, but I can never be sure if it's because I'm starting to get dehydrated because it's hot, or if it's because of depression, or if it's simply because of, you can barely see it, just here I've got a little fracture in my skull, courtesy of epileptic seizure number 2, which was March last year. So that's always fun when you have literally a crack in your skull. As far as headaches are concerned, So my headaches normally start sort of just in behind like my eyes, and then sort of work their way up, which is always fun. And then sort of the last one's a churning gut, loss of appetite or a change in appetite, and significant weight loss or gain. Now let's be completely clear here that the change in appetite doesn't necessarily mean for the worst, because you might have some pretty unhealthy habits when it comes to eating, and then you get depressed, and all of a sudden all your energy goes into trying to fuel your body properly so that you have the right amount of energy to sort of circle around the mental illness without actually dealing with it. So the actual things you're eating may actually improve, but your mood and stuff still isn't, because you're trying to compensate for your mental illness with your appetite and stuff. A churning gut obviously is going to put you off eating, because you're not going to be quite sure if you're going to throw up or not. And then obviously the weight loss or gain comes into that, because you're not going to, if you factor that in with being tired all the time, as well as not going out, not doing enjoyable activities like exercise and stuff, yeah, that's obviously going to affect your weight. And obviously, as I said, on the opposite hand, it's trying to overcompensate for it. You might exercise a bit too much and eat super healthy to try and work your way around that, trying to counterbalance your body chemistry, and in that sense lose a bunch of weight. So now for the more sort of internal symptoms. I was going to say aspects for a second there, but it's literally the signs and symptoms list. So the feelings, and these are literally just like the one word feelings: overwhelmed, guilty, irritable, frustrated, lacking in confidence, unhappy, indecisive, disappointed, miserable, and sad. I'm going to start with the indecisive one because that's just me generally. Big sort of believer in astrology. Was actually talking to a friend about this literally yesterday. I was helping them do some stuff, like run some errands and stuff, and we were talking about this, and yeah, we were talking about how to come up. I think we were talking about like what sort of powers we would get as far as like personality is concerned, and then I immediately sort of went, well, here's the like pseudoscience of astrology. Here's the actual proven science of personality tests. And in my research this month for videos and stuff that I've wanted to make, I've actually found out that they are very loosely linked via what particular element is, that they represent. To an overwhelming surprise that he would most definitely, it's based on personality, he would most definitely have fire powers, and that I would have some level of like nature control or weather control or something. It's kind of cool to think about in a hypothetical situation. But yeah, so we were talking about like personality types and astrology and stuff, so I'm sort of right into that sort of thing, and the indecisive bit plays perfectly into me being a Libra. The whole trying to keep balance thing inversely also means that we don't have a particular preference either way, because we are the middleman keeping the balance, and so that can come across as indecisive. So that's just me in general. So if I'm showing you that I'm I'm exhibiting that particular trait, that is a case in point for the what would I say, experiencing that particular symptom without actually meaning that I'm depressed. The overwhelmed, frustrated, lacking confidence, sort of like those bottom ones, unhappy, disappointed, miserable, sad, are all the ones that I sort of experience. Irritable, not so much. That's again sort of a more general thing, and it's largely because of how unfairly people just treat people in general. So I'm just generally irritable towards people who try and make others feel worse about themselves. But just I don't like that at all. That kind of irritable. And the guilty thing, I don't really feel so much. Just trying to think of. I mean that could be linked to particular causes and stuff. It might be sort of something along the lines of like survivor's guilt or something like that, maybe. I don't know. Again, these could manifest in so many different ways. I'm only looking at the symptoms here, not the causes. So, but that's not one that affects me. The other ones do though. I can feel overwhelmed by all the emotions, and then the outside causes and effectors of my mood on the day-to-day that can sort of overwhelm me. Generally just get frustrated with people, like if I'm trying to make a point and they're just almost deliberately, in most cases, not listening to the point I'm trying to make. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating, especially if it's like about not necessarily if it's about something trivial, but if it's about something that's like actually kind of serious, then yeah. The lacking in confidence, I actually don't film YouTube videos when there's anyone else home. They're usually the ones where I'll like go for a walk, because I can go for a walk down the beach or through like the bush or whatever, and there's, generally speaking, no one out there, so I can sort of I don't feel as like self-conscious about vlogging. So lacking in confidence is again just sort of like an everyday sort of thing, but it's particularly heightened when when I'm like feeling depressed and stuff, when I'm experiencing depression, and then obviously unhappy, miserable, sad. Are sort of like the general go-to ones that people just automatically associate depression with. Obviously, it's more than that. It's more than just the feelings, because there are the thoughts, there are the actual physical and behavioural symptoms as well. But yeah, and the last but not least is the thoughts. And obviously they've only got like general sort of reference thoughts. Your thoughts may not be in so many words, but if they're basically the same as some of these, then it's probably a good idea to sort of at least try and like sit back and see if this is how you're feeling, and if it is, getting help is always a good idea. So the thoughts are that they've got here are: I'm a failure, it's my fault, nothing good ever happens to me, I'm worthless, life's not worth living, and people would be better off without me. Obviously it takes a pretty dark turn at the end there with those last two, so we're going to go sort of 2 by 2 here and look at those. So I'm a failure and it's my fault. Again, the it's my fault one kind of feels like it's relating to that feeling of guilt which could obviously therefore mean that there was some situation where you did act or didn't act, and if you did act, you acted sort of in the wrong way, maybe with the best intentions, but not in like the best way, and if you didn't act, maybe after the fact you sort of wish you had, thinking that might have changed the outcome, and so yeah, I kind of think that's what that goes into. I don't really have the "it's my fault" ones. The "I'm a failure" ones, however, are pretty frequent. We will get into sort of the whole story of how this all, like those particular, like the failure thoughts. That's a full story time video in and of itself. So we'll save that for another day. Nothing good ever happens to me and I'm worthless. The unworthless one goes the "I'm a failure" one. Kind of think that they're basically the same thing anyway. And the "nothing good ever happens to me" one, I kind of feel like that comes down to a little bit of like self-pity and maybe a little bit of self-talking as well. And there's definitely been occasions where I've thought that. Obviously, logically, knowing that that's not true, but again, it's an illness. You can't really there are obvious remedies and stuff because it is an illness. It's just being a mental illness. The remedies are a little bit more sort of complicated because the illness itself is more complex. And then obviously those last two, those darker two, I'm gonna be completely honest, I have had those in the past on occasion. Obviously never acted on it. There is like there's the thought, I think there's like this overwhelming sort of just general sense of fear that washes over me, which I'm kind of grateful for. And it's usually when I have those thoughts that it sort of shocks me, because like my self-awareness will sort of shut down. When I have those thoughts, sort of reboot that real quick, and I start doing stuff to better myself, and at least end that particular episode, if not trying to sort of overcome the more general problem. But again, if you are having those particular thoughts, that sort of needs to be the wake-up call to get help. If nothing else before that, definitely that. But anyway, that's all I've got for this video. If you like, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the notifications bell and leave me a comment down below. As I said, I've got one more slot left for this month. If you want to see a particular video, let me know. This last week, well, almost the last week of January, this last week is going to be packed. You're gonna get like 3 videos a day, I'm pretty sure, if I've calculated mentally correctly. So yeah, strap yourself in, prepare for it all. It's going to be hitting you all at once. And just like depression, it's going to be a little bit overwhelming. Let's be completely honest there. But as I said, that's all I've got for today. So until next time, keep your head screwed on.